We have science today showing that 50% of the rainfall on land is actually not coming from the ocean, it comes from sustainable land systems. It's green water evaporating from forest systems, from land systems, that generates atmospheric rivers that gives us rainfall downwind. The map you see on the lower left-hand corner here shows for the first time the atmospheric rivers across all land systems on Earth. Just to give you one example, in the Amazon basin is actually exporting fresh water, safe fresh water, to essentially all the neighboring countries on the South American continent. Again, we're all interconnected, in this case via fresh water, but through land. 11 gigatons of carbon dioxide is taken up in intact land systems each year, but you see my warning triangle there. We have the first signs of losing this carbon sequestration capacity. Actually, 20% of carbon uptake capacity on land has been lost since 2015. This is dramatic. This is 25% of our emissions of greenhouse gases, carbon dioxide from fossil fuel burning, is actually buffered from intact, healthy land. And we're destroying that resilience capability. And remember that just in the top 1 meters of soil, you have massive stores of carbon, 1,700 gigatons of carbon, which is more than twice as much carbon than the carbon we have in the atmosphere causing the climate crisis we're in. So what we're talking about here is transformative actions to halt this dangerous path. We're talking about integrated effort where we now have an opportunity to invest in land as part of water security, climate stability, and building social ecological resilience. The UNCCD agenda is at the heart of all these proof points for success into the future. But we need, as incoming COP president also emphasized, regulatory frameworks. Policies that are evidence-based, science bringing forward, policies that can take us in the right direction. Now it's also about equity. You see here we have transgressed 6 of the 9 planetary boundaries linked to land, but the only way to get back is not through technocratic policies only. We also need equity, fairness, and recognizing that there's a very unfair distribution of the impacts from the global environmental change processes we're following. So, dear colleagues, as a closing takeaway, number 1, land is science-proven central to people, but also to the stability and health and livability of the planet. And this is now under threat. Investing in sustainable land use is critical not only to combat land degradation, but it's also fundamental for economic stability. It's fundamental to avoid displacement, migration, and potentially also conflicts. It is fundamental for stability of societal development. It's fundamental for climate stability and food security. And finally, functioning science policy interface is fundamental. It's absolutely needed, and that is, of course, on the agenda for COP16 here in Riyadh. So I wish you good luck with these deliberations, and I really hope that we can have some science-based policy making in this area. Thank you very much.